There was once a being of almost limitless strength who spent much of his life not knowing it. He could move mountains and cross oceans, and yet he sat quietly, unsure of himself, convinced he was ordinary. His name was Hanuman, and the reason he forgot his own power, and what finally made him remember it, is the oldest cure for self-doubt ever told.
The story goes that, as a child, Hanuman was so powerful, he once leapt toward the sun itself, mistaking it for a fruit. To keep such power from running wild, a curse was placed on him. He would simply forget his own strength until the day someone reminded him of it. And so, the mightiest of them all grew up not knowing what he could do. He served humbly, he doubted himself, he waited at the edges while others acted. Does that sound familiar? Because the curse Hanuman lived under is the same one most of us live under too. From his story come 3 lessons about the strength you've forgotten you have.
The first lesson changes everything, if you let it. Hanuman was never weak. The strength was always inside him, complete and enormous. He had simply forgotten it was there. And this is the truth about most self-doubt. It isn't a lack of ability. It's amnesia. You have crossed hard things before. You have survived what you were sure would break you. You have skills and a resilience you've stopped counting because they've become invisible to you. When you say, "I can't," what's usually true is, "I've forgotten that I already have." Self-doubt convinces you the power isn't there. Hanuman's story says it is. You've just lost sight of it. You are not empty. You are asleep to what you carry. The second lesson is about the moment it breaks. When Hanuman and the others reached a vast ocean they had to cross, everyone despaired. It was too far, impossible. Hanuman sat among them, doubting, powerful and unaware. And then an old, wise voice, his companion, Jambavan, turned to him and simply reminded him of who he was, told him his strength, his lineage, everything he had forgotten. And in that moment, hearing it from someone who believed, Hanuman remembered. He grew vast, and he leapt across the ocean. Here's the lesson. The third lesson is the deepest. Where did Hanuman's power actually come from? Not from ego, not from trying to prove himself. It flowed through his devotion, his service to something far larger than his own doubts. When the mission mattered more than his fear, the fear simply lost its grip. And this is the quiet secret to acting despite self-doubt. Stop asking, "Am I good enough?" and start asking, "What needs to be done?" The moment your purpose becomes bigger than your insecurity, the insecurity shrinks. People do extraordinary things, not when they finally feel confident, but when the thing they're serving matters more than how they feel. Give yourself a reason bigger than your doubt, and you'll find strength the doubt was hiding. So this is what the strongest of them all had to learn. Your self-doubt is not the truth about you. It's just forgetting. The strength is already there, waiting to be remembered. Let the right voice remind you. Anchor yourself to a purpose bigger than your fear.
And then cross the ocean you've been standing in front of. It was never as wide as your doubt made it look. You are not ordinary. You simply forgot.